Okay, welcome back. What I want to look at today is the Further Mathematics for Technicians, Unit 28 and 103. Now, please note this is for the lesson in regards to statistical techniques. Okay, now the unit refers to technicians and those who will do an HNC level as well. Okay. Now again, you can read this for yourselves. You don't need me to be reading this to you. But be aware, do additional research to make sure that the information I have given here tallies with other lessons and works as applicable. Now, I've used for my guide a book by Engineering Mathematics for Technicians by a guy named John Bird. And his work is quite good. He has given various examples as to how these techniques might be applied. Sorry. Now, variance and standard deviation. Now be aware of those. Get familiarized with those. Look at formulas that is used to create and resolve those values. Now again, you can read this for yourself. You don't need me to be reading it to you. Okay? So, now here I've given you some diagrams, some graphs. Look at the graphs as to how the information they help to provide. Bear in mind that the mean is always at the central point. Okay. And here again, giving you a more detailed graphical representation in regards to frequency. Now again, all this information you can read for yourselves. I don't really want to be going for this, because you're capable of reading and interpreting this information. Now, write out the information given, extract it, make it your own. Make sure that you can, when you look at anything else by your own research, it tallies with what you have been given. Okay. Now, there are 33 pages of information in this video, and that you need to work through. Okay. Now here are your formulas. Get to know the formulas, apply them, use them. Okay. Here's your work example, and that's just on its own sheet. Then the actual work for the work example comes below it. Now I've used Excel as my tables here. Okay, so let me just come down a little bit so you can see the information on there yourselves. Okay. Now remember, it is the sum of the squares of the differences, so it is squared. Okay. And I've used SQRT to represent squared in these scenarios. And then again here we have example 2. So let me just go in to give you the information on that you will need to create your own tables should you choose to implement this process. Okay. Again, look at the formula applied. Okay. In some cases it's n minus 1, in some cases it has been ignored, but it seems to be acceptable either way. Okay. Now don't forget, you can slow this video down yourselves, okay? You can pause it as you wish, okay? I'm just going through it just to make sure that my video timing doesn't run out before I finish, because of the number of pages I have to go through. Okay? Now again, look at what I've done here. Be sure that you know that S, this value of S, what it stands for, okay? And I've told you that in the text above. So read the text. Look at the information. Here you have D represents the deviation, okay, of the data which has been selected. And here just give you examples of the graphs that can be utilized. Okay. Now I've done this in a number of ways, basically to give a variation in the style and the application that can be used to arrive at certain values. Okay. Again, read this for yourselves. Don't need me to interfere in that in any way. Now remember, the X with the bar across it is just normally known as bar X, okay? And that often represents the mean of any value, okay? Now read the text, extract the information, write it out. By writing it out, it improves your understanding, and remember that the brain does not forget what has been written. Okay? Bring that into play for yourselves. Make sure that I have given information that corresponds to anything that you'll find anywhere else. Again, just remember that SQRT in this case just represents squared in this case, okay? Now remember, you can pause the video, look at it, extract the information, write it out. Okay? That's your role. Apply it. Now again, I'll give you another work example. So again, I'll just pan out a bit so you can get all the data in, and they're going out. Now be aware that the red sometimes comes out a bit bright, so do bear with me on that case, okay? Thank you. Again, you need to read this for yourselves. Write out the information, do the calculations, make sure you have arrived at the same solutions that I have done. If not, do additional research. Look at the textbooks. Use those as well. Thank you. Okay, that will be it for today. I hope you will find this information useful. Okay, let me just go back a little bit, just make sure that we have the final ones and that you can see what has happened. Okay. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.